So hello and welcome to another fantastic episode or film or video, whatever you want to call it, from the Faroe Islands. We are down at Gjógv. We are down at the natural harbour. I've been here 2 or 3 times in the past. Yes, check the videos out, have a look at the photos I've got there. They've all been different. I'm going to go for something I've tried in the first one and see if I can actually pull it off a bit better this time. I'm going to use my tripod right up against this wall, as you can sort of see here, and try and use this water and the hook and the winch hook and using this green taking me down into this harbour way. That's what I'm going to try, but we've obviously got rain. As you can see, I've got my raincoat on. It's spitting quite a bit. Never makes it easy with a camera, especially when you haven't got a lens hood on. The guys are here, these guys are with me. If it wasn't for these guys, I wouldn't be on this trip. And yeah, fantastic morning we've had today. And I'm just going to try and make something of this. Even get up and try and use this greenage and sweep in from the left-hand side and then get the harbour. They've added these walk boards or these boat boards or these planks of wood since I was last here. Not very pretty, but we will try and master 2 images. Let's get two half-decent images. One, maybe a slight pano, and then maybe one with the winch. I like the winch the other side. So yeah, let's 2, 3 will be a jackpot. So I had a bit of a dabble at the greenage on the other side in the water. One of those shots, I don't know if it works or I can make it work until I get back. The problem we've got is, if you look out there, and definitely from where I am now, that is white. Yeah, so the image, even though I underexposed it, the image was coming out white in the background, so you're actually shooting through the harbour to nothing. Now I could add a sky, I could add a moody bit of sky from this morning maybe, and just give it a little bit of texture or something, but there's an island out there. Island is out there and you just can't see it, so such a shame. But I've come round now. I pinched Trevor's spot for a few minutes. I didn't realise he was waiting for a spot, but I jumped in quickly. Got my tripod really down low, and you can see Trevor's got his tripod sort of all of a skewer. The idea is to get your tripod as low as you possibly can and then try and use the winch then to hide the rubbishy wood in the background. That was my plan. That's what I was trying to do, just trying to get it as low as I could and having a bit of the wire coming down, this wire leading my image down through the winch and then down into the harbour in the bottom. Whether it works or not, again, I don't know. I think it's okay, but we'll have a look. Let me know in the comments. So I've done having a go at that one. I think I've got the winch and the harbour behind it. I'm just making my way up the steps now. We've got these tracks leading up beside me. I'm going to go up the top and see if there's any crashing waves going on. A bit of action in the Faroe Islands. Didn't quite make it up to the house. I didn't quite make it to the beach, so I got distracted by this. Look at this beautiful yellow and white house here with the red roof. And up there is actually a mountain behind it. But again, the sky's white and you cannot see Kalsoy in the background. It's just whited out. But I'm just trying to see if I can just get myself a shot of this house because I really like it. It's very pretty. And what a stunning village. I might even shoot this direction because I think this way it would be quite nice as well. So yeah, I might fire one up this river because it's just beautiful. It's just stunning. It's so picturesque. It's so pretty. It's one of my favourite, I think one of the nicest little villages on the Faroe Islands, really. So I'm on a bit of a mission. I think I want to photograph the village with the hills behind it, and I want to photograph the church, which you can possibly see over over the back there somewhere. I've just taken one over the rooftops, and it wasn't quite the shot I wanted. So first of all, I'm going to take a shot of this view in front of me, and then I'm going to move around to the church and try and get a picture of the church with a mountain behind it, if I can possibly get it in, and keep it clean, that is, as well. Oof. What an absolute nightmare trying to change a lens in the spitting rain. I just tried to change it underneath my bag. I just hope I haven't got any water on the back of the lens because that's just dire. There's nothing worse than changing lenses when it's raining, is there? And you don't want to get any water on anything. So yeah, let's try again. Let's see if I can get in a little bit closer now, a little bit tighter to the shot that we want. The other lens was just too wide for what I was hoping to get, so let's punch it in and have a little look and see what we get. Before I lift the cover off though, let's get it level and get it somewhere like. I just know that I can't go walking onto the grass because the locals won't like me pavering up all the grass and making it muddy, and that's where we start to have problems, isn't it? So let's keep off the grass and make the best we can with what we've got. So we've got the buildings, we've got the water in, we've got the house in, we've got a bit of mountain in the background. If I can pull the mountain out of the mist, well, whack the old clarity slider up, why not? See what happens. You never know. You might get something. See there, look, we've got a church coming up on us there. So I just want to get it in a position where I've got the mountains behind it. I'm not clear which side the mountain is, whether it's the left mountain or the right mountain. Oh, we've got industrial stuff there, so it's going to have to be the right hand mountain. So you can see we've got this building there that we don't want in it. So we've got that, we've got this mountain there. So let's see if we can get down, and there's got to be a way of getting this without that building in it. And I've looked at it 2 or 3 times, 1929, but I've never shot it. So I just want to get that church, preferably with a mountain and no horrible background. Not sure where though. Look at her, she's a pretty church, isn't she? She's a pretty church. I'll come right round the other side now. I'm on the other side of the church because I've got to try and make a way of capturing this with some mountains behind it. And I think we can manage it. Richard's just said, am I winning? I said, I'm bloody trying to. Right, so I've got the church now, right here with the mountain behind it. Very, very clean, very nice, very pleasant. The other lads are all following me round. They've seen where I've gone and they're all chasing me down the road, so I'm going to scoop down here and try and get another shot. I want to shoot it up that way, really. That's the direction I want to shoot it. She's such a lovely church. Right, so I am back in the van. I had to get back in the van because my fingers were absolutely biting cold, and I'm just drying off my fantastic gloves a little bit in the van, and I'm just going to drive around the corner to pick these lads up because I know where they are because they all followed me down to the church. So I come round to, oh, they're all back here now. Here they are. Bye! They're here now, so I'll get them here. I was going to go and pick them up, but obviously not. Ooh. So I'm going to shout at you from inside my coat because the microphone's buried down inside, because me and this crazy fool Stuart have come out for a bit of a walk. All the others are in the van and they didn't want to get out, but this is a fantastic place to be, and we're expected to have 65-mile-an-hour winds over the next hour. I don't know if it's going to happen, but if it is, I want to see them. At the moment, oh, look at the rocks smashing against the water there. We've got some big water. I brought out the camera to try and get a picture of some action going on in the water, and we've got this waterfall going on over my shoulder there. I just thought I'd give it a go. You never know. I'm going to have to pack you away for a little bit, put a few photographs up, and I'm just going to enjoy this experience, if nothing else. It's just fun. Well, back in the van, trying to dry off this poor little camera. It's got absolutely drenched. I think, I've just had a look on the back of the camera, I think I managed to pull off a couple of photos. Compositionally, nah, not perfect. Yep. Can't flip the camera up in the air and fire off like that and expect to get a good composition, but I'm just trying to dry everything off. I've still got my trousers on, so I'm going to get this off, demist the van. I'm going to demist the van, and yeah, I'm going to head off somewhere. Maybe come back another day. Oh, you can see me hiding behind the camera. I've got my camera over my shoulder, and I'm just hiding behind it because it's absolutely raining dogs and cats and sheep and lambs and all sorts of things. It really is, but we're down at Saksun. We keep changing our mind in different locations and different places because, yeah, it's just very difficult to work and play and do stuff in this weather. It's so wet. You've got the church. The church is absolutely beautiful. You've got the little Saksun houses with the grass tops. So we're going to go and have a look. And yeah, everyone's got their camera. Well, not everyone. Some of them have. Some of them are staying in the van because they don't want to get out. But it is a pretty little place. So I'm going to get a couple of little snapshots, and then I'm going to jump back in the van because it's really not going to be any better than anything I've ever done before. And you can see this wind. Like I said, we are expecting some really high winds today. Oh, it's going to be interesting. Oh, you just love this weather, don't you? You really love this weather. Right, let's see if I can get the camera to work, because before it got very wet. So let's see if we can get some sort of an image of this. I've only got 18mm on, so I only brought the one camera. Yeah, she'll work. Let's have a little look. Get some grass top houses, a bit of mountain in there, and then jobs are good. And we've got a road that's leading through, which is not very pretty, but it will show where we are and what we're doing. Let's have a look. We've still got grey sky, but we've got a bit of a mountain there trying to peek out the behind the houses. But yeah, she's a definite not very pretty image. But it does show me where, shows you where I am and what I'm doing. Right, so I've got another shot set up, another image set up, and this one I actually quite like. I've got the mountain on the right hand side, I've got the church on the left hand side, and I'm eliminated quite a lot of the road in it, so I think it works quite well. And I'm just holding the bag over the top as per normal to just keep a little bit of the rain spots, the moisture off the lens, if there's such a way and possibility of doing it. I actually think that's actually not a bad shot considering the conditions and where we are. And yeah, they don't like you on the grass here. They don't like tourists here. Sorry, mate. And yeah, you just got to respect everything and anything around this little area. Oh my God, the wind sideways on is just, oh, this is absolutely crazy, the wind now. I did say it was going to get to, where are you? I can hardly walk in this. It said it was going to be 65 mile an hour winds, and it's getting pretty bonkers. The camera's not even staying on me because it's throwing us all over the place. Jeez. But I love it. I love the excitement and the thrill of this sort of stuff, but I'm not going down now. I don't think I'm going to shoot the church from a distance. I'm not going down. I'm definitely shooting it long because I don't need to be that close. I want the sort of mountains behind it, so that's my plan. I may even try the other camera with the long lens on. But yeah, sorry for the video. It can't be helped. It's bouncing the tripod around, which is in my hand. It's not focusing on my face because you can't see me face. Oh my God, it's crazy, absolutely crazy weather. So very interestingly, very interestingly, the fact is I've lost everybody. I've got an empty van except for one. Trevor's still with me, he's still here. I haven't got rid of him yet. Everyone else has gone in to dry off and to warm up and stuff like that, and get plates out and stuff. I've got to go and buy some soup for tea tonight. We're having soup and crusty bread. Oh, perfect. So yeah, I'm going to go and get some supplies in. We're at Fossa Waterfall. It is not gushing. I did photographs here last time, didn't I, when I was here? But what it is doing every so often, it's blowing uphill. It's whipping up and it's going uphill. So I'm soaking wet, I'm damp already. So does it matter if I get a little bit wetter? Nah. Come on, let's go and get a shot. Right, so we've got fogging on the lens, a little bit misted up. You have to bear with me. I've got to use my arm. I'll try and keep you from blocking you. I've got the polarizer on. I'm holding the bag over the top of the front of the camera again. And what I want to try and do is just, I'm going to take a couple of snaps, and I'm just going to try and get the best I can of the waterfall flaring up. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit by taking my ISO up a little bit. I'm going to go up to 320, I think, just to speed it up a bit and try and fix that water when it starts to float. No, let's go down to 250. That way I should have a little bit of speed to freeze some of that water, because I want it blowing uphill. I'm going to focus on the waterfall, and I'm just going to hold my bag down over the lens for a bit, and then when it comes up I'm going to fire the shot. Take the timer off because I don't want a 2-second timer. I'm just going to rely on my hand. I might go down a little bit closer in a minute to the water's edge and just try something a bit different, but all I want really is to get that wind catching that water and blowing it uphill. And if I do, it'll be a bit of a corker. It's going to be a nice one, but there's not enough water to make it epic. It's only going to be nice. I don't know whether I got that on camera, but the whole waterfall just went up sideways. Whoa, it was fantastic. Imagine what that's like if there was a load of water coming over the top. It would be bellow. Never mind, maybe next time. You'll be even more water here. Yeah, 2025. If you want to come on a visit with me in 2025, links in the bottom there. Drop me a comment, put your name down, and you can join me on the next expedition, the next party bus, the next fun bus to the Faroe Islands. But yeah, here she comes, a big gust of wind. Trev! Trevor's up there on the rocks. You can see Trevor, he's over there somewhere, diddling around on the rocks. I'm staying down the bottom here. I just want some wind to catch that waterfall. I just want that wind to catch and whip it over to the side if it will. You never know, it might do in a minute. Oh, well, I'm back in the van, or we're back in the van at least, and yeah, as you can see, everything's a little bit foggy and misty and wet. This is what happens when the conditions are like this. You cannot keep things dry. You just can't stay dry. You can't, yeah, it's just impossible, isn't it? It's just wet and rain and blah, blah, blah. Wet lens cloths.
Are you wet?
So, I don't know what we're going to do. There was a little bit of blue sky just now. I'm going to end the video now, though. I'm going to say thank you for watching. I'm going to turn this fan down because it's blowing a hoolie. Yeah, and the radio's on, which I shouldn't really have on. Let's see if I can stop that. So I'm going to end the video now while it's all misty and foggy. We're going to head back and try and dry some stuff out. I've got an absolutely soaking bum because the rain was running down my back just then. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us that thumbs up. Just down in that corner there, just press that little thumb and it'll go pop and it'll thumb up. And drop us a comment. Let us know what you think. And am I as crazy as I sound? Probably. Till next time, ciao for now. See you soon. And yeah, enjoy the Faroe Islands if you ever come over here. Make the most of the weather, the conditions, the day, whatever you're getting. Don't matter how cold it is or how wet it is, you've got to get out and you've got to enjoy it. Ta-da.